ASMR. Who? And I've got here this not empty, this package here, which arrived this morning. This should contain the collection, season 15, so I thought I would do a little unboxing video for you today. Just getting into that. We'll go trying to get into it. Trying to do this not too loudly. So come in. There we go. So this is a season I'm excited to get into. It's a season I'm not very familiar with. Now I'm going to cut that. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the stories from season 15 at all, so I am really looking forward to diving in and checking it out. I'm wondering if there's a way I might cut this depending on how loud it is. I'm just going to sort of rip this open, I think. There we go, that's sort of slightly ripped open there. And I'll there we are. So let's open this up. We've got packing stuff. This sort of weird net meshy stuff. Interesting. And there's the thing itself. It's not coming out very easily. There we are. A little bit of a push and pull there. But it's coming. We open this up. And there it is. In all its glory. The lovely artwork, of course, by Lee Binding as always. With the Doctor and his jelly babies, his scarf in the wind and all the cocks and stuff. Season 15, quite a thick box, and of course on the back. Build your own Doctor Who archive with the ultimate collector's set. Horror of Fang Rock, The Invisible Enemy, Image of the Fendal, The Sunmakers, Underworld, and The Invasion of Time. And then of course you've got all your new features and stuff, and of course starring Tom Baker, Louise Jameson, and John Leeson. So let's crack this open. It feels fairly sturdy. I don't hear anything rattling about or anything like that, so we'll trying to find a way in. There we are. So we'll take this off. just see on the bottom this image, which of course is on the back. We'll take a quick look at that then. This image back here, which I mean is lovely and vibrant. I don't know if I love the how extravagant these images on the back have become compared to some of the early releases, but you can't deny how beautiful a piece of artwork that is. And of course on the front you've got Tom there, and your monsters, you've got Sontaran from the Invasion of Time, you've got a Rutan, that's the new Rutan, isn't it? The new special effect from Horror Fangrock. You've got the, that's from the thing from the Invisible Enemy, isn't it? And then you've got the Collector from the Sunmakers, that's from Underworld, I think. And the Fendal, the Image of the Fendal, and is that called the Fendaline or something? Again, I haven't seen any of these stories. So we'll open this up. Disc tray is in the correct place. That's very good to see. So, you've got here, of course, the Doctor and Leela on Gallifrey, surrounded by Time Lords. And we'll take a quick look at the disc art. So, disc 1. I have seen some of these before, just like other people's videos and stuff. Disc 1, Horror Fangrock, you've got the Doctor there with a rope. There we go. Disc 2, of course, K9, the first appearance of K9, isn't it? So you got K9 on disc 2 there for the Invisible Enemy. Disc 3, you've got Leela there for Image of the Fendal. I'm not sure why on all of these discs, or most of these discs, the characters seem to be to one side. Maybe it's to accommodate this sort of background image, but it just seems a little bit odd to me. That one's not sitting in its disc tray. There we go. Disc 4 is the Sunmakers, and you've got Tom there. And again, he just seems to be off to one side, you know what I mean? And then disc 5 is Underworld, and it's a very similar disc, I think. You know, you've got three of these discs that are just portraits of Tom to one side of the disc. I mean, they're all good portraits, but not the most exciting discs, I would say. Disc 6. The Invasion of Time. You got Leela on there. And disc 7 is your bonus disc. And you've got Tom in his sort of presidential Time Lord robes from the Invasion of Time there. And of course, his face in the titles on the back. So, yeah, not the most interesting discs, I think. No monsters or even like side characters or anything, you know. I understand not putting the monsters on the disc because they're on the front cover, but when it's just portraits of your main cast, who, like Tom's also on the front cover and he's here. So, yeah, you know, But of course, it's what's on the discs that count, the actual content. And then we open this up, you've got this, of course, image from Horror Fang Rock. We'll take a look at the more exciting products. More exciting products from Doctor Who. Let's have a look what they're promoting. Some Christmas stuff. Interesting. You got Titan comics there. The 15th Doctor comic begins spring 2024. There's BBC audio stuff, isn't it? Audio books and such. You've got your vinyl LPs. You've got the novelisation of The Judge on Ruby Road, which I do have, and I have finally finished reading, so that there'll be a video on that soon. It took me a while to get through it, which I'll talk about when I talk about the book, but video on that coming soon. You got the Dalek Awakens escape room, the Decades Collection books. You've got Doctor Who magazine and the Forbidden Planet enamel pins. And is that it? That's it, okay. So not much big finish in there, but okay. And then here's a little booklet, of course, with the Doctor and Leela and the TARDIS on Fang Rock. And on the back you've got Tom and Leela. Let's take a look at the TARDIS here. You've got K9 there, of course. You've got, I'm not sure what that's from, because I haven't seen this season, of course. You've got a chair there, Tom's hat and scarf. So, very interesting. But, let's get into the booklet. So, A New Hope. Welcome to Season 15. Season 15 marked a period of change for Doctor Who. After 3 years, Philip Hinchcliffe, the producer who had overseen one of the most successful periods of the programme's history, departed the role. I had no choice. I was a producer within the BBC's drama department, and in those days you were asked to move on and produce another show. I didn't know I was being replaced until Graham Williams walked in the door. I'm not going to read the full thing, of course. You've got Tom there, that's that same, certainly the same sort of photo shoot from Horror Fang Rock as this disc image here, because he's got the rope round his neck. And speaking of Horror Fang Rock, here we are. You've got some images there. Will I watch it with the new special effects? I don't know. I think initially I might watch it with the original effects and then watch the new ones, I'm not sure. It's a lovely image there though, isn't it? But this is the story everyone really raves about from this season, so I'm very excited to get to it. Then you've got the Invisible Enemy. That image there, which of course introduces K9. Oh, is that some K9 concept art? Oh, that's very cool. Image of the Fendal, which again is a story that people say it's very gothic and Hinchcliffe-esque. You can see them sort of building the monster there. Just lovely image, collage of images there. The Sunmakers, which is not a story that gets talked about loads, but that's a story I'm really interested to get into. I will say I don't know, there's just something about the very few clips I've seen that really appeals to me. Underworld, which doesn't have a great reputation. Barely any images as well on Underworld, crikey. And The Invasion of Time, which also doesn't have a great reputation, but I am very interested to get into it, I will say, just to see what it's all about. Is it that bad? You know what I mean? And finally, on your bonus disc, you've got, of course, the Graham Williams documentary. It's called Darkness and Light. You've got the Panopticon Archive, the 50th Anniversary Archive. And yeah, just stuff from the archives and such. So, a fairly interesting. I don't have too much to say about this stuff because, as I say, I'm not familiar with any of this season. This season and the following season, season 15, season 16, sorry, I haven't seen any of. So, yeah, I'm really excited to get into this, because I haven't, even though the universe, now we have it on iPlayer, it's all there, I haven't really delved into that because I get the collection sets. I might delve into like season 16, because I think that'll be a while before it gets the collection treatment, so, you know, but yeah, that was season 15. A little unboxing there for you, just going through it. I hope you enjoyed that. Have you got this set? Are you what are you most looking forward to watching first? And are you a fan of this season? What's your favourite story? All those sorts of things. Put them down in the comments if you so wish. And yeah, I need to figure out where I'm going to put this because I don't know. My shelf that has my collection sets on, there's a little bit of space, but it's not big enough for this, so I don't know where I'm going to put this, to be honest. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with my layout, but yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video.